What's poppin', guys? Garrchampion here. We got another battle to live react to. This battle is going to be the Cortando Corphish against the Heart Homeless. I think that's right. The Heart Homeless Honeybuns. I may have said heartless before, but I don't know if that's correct. That's probably me just being heartless. So apparently this is a feisty battle. I haven't read anything. I'm not spoiled to it. So yeah, we're gonna jump right into the reaction here. And if you guys want to join the Discord and join in on the conversations, hear more about the league, maybe even do a league here in the future, all that will be in the description below. And without further ado, guys, leave a like, comment, let us know how our coaches are doing with their battles, and yeah, see you in the next one. All right, so we have the Cortando Corphish taking on the Heart Homeless Honeybuns. So we got the recently drafted Articuno, then the Tinkaton. Articuno putting in a lot of pressure. We got Amy Rose. Sorry, I'm trying to write down Pokemon and stats. So this thing just sets up a sword stance. Most likely expecting this thing to switch out. You can't even see Articuno, as this thing sets up a Reflect. Okay, so probably carrying a light clay. It has the ×4 super effective Stone Edge. You can click, but instead he goes for another sword stance. So right off the get-go, this Tinkaton is about to be a threat. As the Whip Kuno sets up a light screen. Alright, so now it is time for some ×4 Stone Edge here. Under Reflect. Will this Whip Kuno be able to handle it? Yeah, just this past week, the coach of the Honeybuns dropped Galarian Articuno for the Cantonian Articuno. Ooh, and that Volcarona, also recently drafted, is not going to like the Stone Edge. That was a very lucky switch. But wow, I guess the thing getting a speed boost is also very nice, especially at +4. Very interesting set. Okay, and we see a Terastallization out of the Tinkaton. Sorry, I'm just getting my sheets up here. The Dark Terra on the Tinkaton. Just have to make sure this is the Terra Captain. It is. Okay, with the slapping with a hard knockoff. Interesting. Ooh, and he gets a Flame Body. So with the Reflect and Burn, it almost neutralizes it. I would think it might be at +1 still. Does he get the boost? No. So with this matchup, it's I think he outspeeds. He does. Oh my gosh, there's a reason they call it Stone Miss. That's very unfortunate. The Bug Buzz does take care of it now that it is super effective. Wow, very unfortunate for the Corphishes. Yeah, taking missing 2 Stone Edges. That's rough. Trying to take a quick second to write down the team here. Alright, so these big meaty hands decide to come in. What is this Volcarona gonna do? Is it gonna stay? Or is it gonna go? Rockside's pretty spammable at this point. We have 2 Pokemon ×4 to Rocks as he decides to Morning Sun. Back at full. Does he have a Focus Sash? Oh, I keep forgetting. There's a Reflect Up. I'm really curious to see the investment, because that would feel like a ×4 would just annihilate that thing. But that one did. So Iron Hands takes care of the Volk. Now we are sitting at an even 5-5 matchup here. Yeah, I'm really curious. It did have Flame Body, but man, even I feel like a freaking rock move would just freaking annihilate that thing. It had to have had like defense investment or HP investment, which would make sense if you're trying to like just sit there and get the boost. And Flame Body is like a very defensive ability, in my opinion. It's nice to have. All right, so we get all 3 brand new Pokemon. So in comes a Manaphy against an Iron Hands. I'm kind of curious about this decision here. Although screens might still be up. Straight for the Dazzling Gleam. But these big meaty hands can take it. As the leftovers is revealed on the Manaphy, and the Reflect now wears off, so it's really going to put some pressure on this Manaphy. The next Thunder Punch should KO it. Does the right thing, withdraws. Does the Articuno come in? No, Serena. It's the only bad thing about not seeing team preview. You don't know what they have. All right, so no paralysis. The light screen is now gone. Get a nice little peek at these movesets here. And items. There for the Corphish's side. Boo Boo Keys. It appears they brought screens. They both brought screens. So I guess they were both afraid of each other's setup. So the Klefki sets up a Reflect. And then the Serena gets out of here. U-turn's always a good pivot move, especially when you're up against a prankster Pokemon. Because then at least you get a slow U-turn. So even though Serena is kind of decently fast, it got the advantage of being able to switch out and not take an attack on the incoming Pokemon. I should probably... I don't know if the Levincia Lightning Rods is part of my layout. It probably is, so sorry about that. Articuno comes back in. And the thing's going to go for a Thunder Wave. If it can stop screens coming up for one turn, that's going to be very helpful for the Corphishes. But it breaks through paralysis and is able to get the light screen off. So Magnetix, the Magneton, is the newly drafted Pokemon for the Corphishes. Also the new Terra Captain. I think the Corphishes chose some very good typings for the Terras there. Although you can't Terra, but it has Terra Electric, Fire, and Grass. And we see a Terrestrialization. I forgot to mention too that Articuno is now one of the Terra Captains for the Honeybuns here. And we have Ice, Steel, and Dragon. And it appears that Ice is what the Honeybuns went for. That Draining Kiss does nothing. Also heals nothing. As this thing goes for a Freeze Dry. Trying to get revenge in a freeze like how he was the very first match. I still feel bad about that. That was rough. That was very rough. So it looks like we got Scamper possibly coming in, being contemplated. Okay. And that verifies that Light Clay is there, in case we weren't counting turns. Alright, so the Eviolite Magneton comes in now. I gotta say, all the metal-like Pokemon this generation, looking clean. Magneton, looking clean as ever. The best he ever was. That goes for its shiny form too. Alright, so the Magnetrix goes for the Flash Cannon, does about 25% with screens, and the fact that Articuno is very specially defensive. And that literally does, like, not even 10 damage. It does 9. That thing is tanky. Holy moly. It is under screens as well. It's a pretty tight game. We got screens up on both ends. We have no setup currently going. That's a bold move. I mean, yes, you can predict a Flash Cannon, but Magneton is an electric type Pokemon. And you're switching in a Manaphy on it. Double checking the screen turns. No reason to not go for that Thunderbolt. He goes for the Scald, does nothing, doesn't even get the burn. Does Thunderbolt kill? No. Good old base 100 stats across the board, being a mythical. His Reflect wears off. That Thunderbolt's looking pretty free. This Manaphy goes for another Scald, doesn't do that much. And then the Magneton is able to take care of the Manaphy. Okay, so now the Corphishers take a 1 Pokemon lead. I will say Stone Edge blunder policy Tinkaton was very, very unique. I do like that. That's just definitely very smart prep on the Corphish's end. Let's see what the Honeybuns want to bring in. Let's pull up his team here. We didn't get team preview, but it does not look like there's any ground types. Serena's the only one that I guess Dipplin. There's a couple Pokemon that resist electric. Dragapult, Serena, Dipplin. Oh, Meowscarada too. Yeah, I didn't see that. So Meowscarada comes in. This thing can get easily knocked off. Yep. So now that thing's not going to be as bulky. Turns into a dark type. Oh my gosh! The crit! Holy crap. I think that mattered. I really think that mattered. Holy crap. So Meowscarada easily takes care of the mag. Holy crap. Alright, so Boobakeys comes in. A Draining Kiss could happen. Screens could happen. Oh, I don't think he can go for screens because he's a dark type. Or at least it doesn't get priority. I'm not 100% sure how that works. But either way, Articuno comes in. And here we go with the screens. Alright, we're putting up a bunch of windows. Where's Mr. Mime to clean these things when we really freaking need them? Alright, because these things are here to stay all match until one of these two Pokemon go down. Too bad Mr. Mime's not in this generation. We had him in Arceus at least. So the Reflect wears off. We're about just over halfway through this recording. So we still have a while to go. I'm trying to think. It said 5 turns. I think that thing got knocked off at one point. Alright, so the Scamper is coming in. The Empoleon. Empoleon got a nice new buff this generation, gaining competitive over Defiant. So now it can really utilize its special attacking stat, which is already higher. The dab. The dab works. Alright, so... Oh! And the Paralyze finally kicks in. Will he switch out? No. So Empoleon takes care of Articuno, and that is it for the screens. I guess we didn't need Mr. Mime. Did not need Mr. Mime. Alright, so Articuno, I would say, was very well played. It's definitely set up a lot of screens, helping a lot of Pokemon live attacks that they shouldn't. Really helped the Volk, really helped the Manaphy. Alright, so we got the Dragapult. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so the full team's been revealed for the Honeybuns. Scamper comes back. Alright, we got the keys coming back in. Has a Thunder Wave. Okay. So both teams seem to have mirrored ideas. They had screens and they had yellow magic. I'm shocked. I'm very shocked he did not go for the Thunder, or not, yeah, the Thunder Wave. Alright, so... And the Para hits him back too. Wow. I'd be trying to go for a Thunder Wave. I would go for a Thunder Wave to slow that thing down. The Assault Vest is going to be really nice on the Iron Hands. Okay, so the Boo Boo Keys comes out. And then in comes in the Scamper. Takes a little bit from that. Dragapult takes a little bit more health from Life Orb. Is he going to double? Seems to be contemplating. I will say this screen is kind of hard to see, like when you're just in the heat of the battle. It's like just a little tiny X to see if a Pokemon's fainted. Alright, so the Thunder Wave comes out. Will this thing get a crippling turn 1 Para? Ice Beam. He breaks through. Does that take care of the Dragapult? Not quite. And the light screen wears off. Both light screens are off. Then the Dragapult. That hangs on, man. Alright, the Scamper hangs on. Takes out the Dragapult. Empoleon doing some work this match. So even if the Empoleon didn't live, he basically only had one more turn left before Life Orb killed him. Yeah, at this point, probably should just stay in. Just sack it. Okay, that was a very good play. That was a very good play. I gotta say, that way, you outspeed. That was a good play. I personally don't know the coach of the Honeybuns that well, but the play style is definitely on point today. Your skill level is really showing, and I'm impressed. You impressed the Garrchampion. Oh, the unfortunate paralysis. As Rapid Spin is not able to take it out. That was a very close call, but this thing's at +2 speed. Looked like the reflect, yep. Okay. At least you got the reflect up. As Drop Kick is able to finish off. And this Serena is starting to do some work here. On the counter. Empoleon with 2 kills. Serena with 2 kills now. And with the keys gone, there is no longer any screens. So we got the hands and we got the Mew. Getting a nice chunk of health back. Okay, lowering that attack. Then it looks like the Iron Hands gets another kill on the Serena. Iron Hands with 2, I believe. Yes. So is it a 2-on-1 situation right now? Looks like it. Yeah, Meowscarada against the world here. Meowscarada is now locked into a single type. And the Flower Trick goes through the Reflect because Flower Trick always crits. Okay. Things are getting heated. Very heated. Alright, and then all that's left is now Mew. It looks like weakness policy on this thing. Drain Punch, Knockoff, Zen Headbutt, Dragon Dance. The jackknife of all Pokemon. We do know the Meowscarada is Grass type. This is down to the wire, guys. 1v1. Leave a like on this video for such a great match. And we get the crit. And here comes the Zen Headbutt. It's not able to take it out. And it looks like the Honeybuns are going to be able to take this one home. As the Flower Trick comes through and takes out the Mew. Very good match. Very good match. Impressive display. Impressive display of battling right there, guys. Whew, that was a close one. Holy crap. Wowzers. That was a good battle. It literally came down to the last Pokemon on each. The closest battle of the week. And honestly, probably the closest battle of the league so far. Definitely hype. Yeah, guys, leave a like for how good these coaches are doing with their battles. Yeah, and even if you just like this type of content, leave a like, comment your thoughts, below. The link for the Discord will be in the description below as well if you want to join the Gibble Army and get in on this draft action. All right, you could even be joining the next one if you feel like it. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, stay safe, and have a good one. Peace.